Hey everyone, welcome to this video. I'm Inxlaura123 and this is going to be a bookish themed video. So hello to all my fellow bookworm buddies out there. Now if you enjoy watching the video, which I really hope you do, please click like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. And don't forget to smash the notification bell to all notifications, and then you can see when I've uploaded new videos and also when I'm doing live streams. So yeah, let me know in the comments section down below what book you're currently reading, if you're enjoying it or not. Also, if there's any new books coming out that you're mega excited about. I love reading your comments. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a book haul, just talking about books, showing books, that kind of thing. Houston, we have a problem because I do have more books. I love books. What can I say? Am I a book addict? Probably. I suppose there's a lot worse things I can be addicted to, right? So yeah, books are my thing. Okay, so yeah, I've got some new books. I've got library books, and I've got a book that I actually found in a charity shop for 50p. Boom. Let's do it. So the first thing I'm going to do actually is talk about a book I finished reading a couple of days ago. And normally I would hold up the book, show you the book and stuff, but I can't because it's gone back to the library. So I was reading it, and after I read it, I was going to renew it just for a few days after, just so I could kind of show it in this video that I had planned to do. But someone else had reserved it, which, you know, is fine. The library is not just for me. And so I couldn't renew it. I had to take it back. So instead, I will just show you the picture of the cover here. I've got my Goodreads open and tell you a little bit about it as well. I will just say in advance, I'm so sorry. My hay fever is very, very bad today. The pollen count is high. And I keep itching my nose. I just can't stop. It's so itchy. Let me know in the comment section if you also get hay fever. Do you get an itchy nose? I get like a scratchy throat, the headachy thing. But this itchy nose is so annoying. Anyway, the glasses are on. I mean business now. So yeah, the book that I wanna rave about this book. I'm not gonna go on about it too much, obviously, because I've got a lot of books to show. But I just really wanted to shout it out because it was so good. Like, so good. This book really, I don't know, I really connected to this book. I just love the writing style. I love the main character. The story, like, it was so twisty and turny, and it also dealt with really serious subjects that, you know, I've not really read about in many books. So I like that. Anyway, so it's called You Can Trust Me by Gina Blackseal. So that is the cover, as you can see on the picture here on Goodreads. And it was beautiful. It was all purple and sparkly. Like, I love the sparkles around her face and stuff. Beautiful cover. And as you can see, I gave it a 5-star. Of course, I couldn't have given it any less than 5. Like, I would have given it 100. It was just so good. So it says here, book description: A Good Girl's Guide to Murder meets I May Destroy You. I've not read I May Destroy You, but I have read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. Love that. And yeah, I suppose in elements of this book, there was a kind of vibe of Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but it was so different as well. Like, it had a little bit of that, but also so much else going on, which was great. So yeah, it says this dark YA thriller will have your heart in your mouth from the very first page. Tragedy hits a teenage New Year's party. When Alana's best friend is found drowned in a pool, the forensic reports discover date rape drug GHB in her blood. GHB from a drink Alana knows was meant for her. Despite the swirling rumours, the suspected group of boys seem untouchable. To investigate, Alana allows herself to be pulled into their glittering orbit, but among shifting alliances, changing alibis, and buried secrets, can she pinpoint which of the boys is responsible before she becomes their next target? Honestly, there's so much love for this book in the comments. Like, people are really, like, giving it good feedback, and I can understand why. It was so good. I've just seen here Kat Ellis has done a review. She's a great author. I love her books. She's put that it's brilliantly twisty. I said that. Very intense. Yeah, it was a very intense book. Tackling themes of consent, privilege, toxic masculinity. There was so much going on in this book, but it all kind of gelled well, and it was just great. It was really, really good. And I just wanted to kind of shout it out, because it's one of these really kind of important books. It's not your normal kind of average, you know, everyday YA thriller, even though I love those. It was that, but extra. There was so much going on and so much stuff to think about, and you know, kind of taboo subjects to a degree to you know, to talk about and that. So yeah, really, really good book. I highly recommend it. So go check it out. Okay, so let's do this book haul. We're going to start with a book that I was actually very kindly sent from the publishers. Now, this book doesn't come out till July. I still can't believe I've got this. Like, seriously, I am such a huge fan of this author. Like, I've read so many of her books and I love her writing so much. I think the first book that I ever read from her was called The Girls, and I loved it so much. And after that, I kind of vowed to read just like, you know, so many of her books. And I love her writing style. I always like the characters in her books. I always feel quite connected to it. The characters, like, I don't know, I love her writing style. So she is the one, the only, the amazing author, Lisa Jewell. And if you're watching Lisa, maybe she is, I don't know, probably not. Hello. Honestly, I'm so grateful for this. Thank you to the publishers for sending it. So this is The Family Remains, Lisa Jewell. I love the black sprayed edges as well. It's just really cool. I don't know if this is what the actual copy, obviously this is a proof edition, so I don't know if they're going with this theme. I hope they do, because it looks cool with like the yellow and black sprayed edges. I don't know. But yeah, this comes out in July. And it says 4 deaths, an unsolved mystery, and a family whose secrets can't stay buried forever. Prepare to be hooked. Also got the press release here for it, which is really cool. I love getting these. I feel really like special and important when I get these kind of things sent to me. But yeah, it's just, oh, I can't wait to read it. So thank you so much. This is the sequel to The Family Upstairs, which was just so good. I mean, come on, it's one of my favourite Lisa Jewell books. So the fact that there's a sequel, obviously this is a new story, but there's obviously connections with what happened in the first book. So I can't really say much about this book in a way. If you've not read the first one, it might kind of, I don't know, it might give spoilers or anything, which I don't want to do. But honestly, I'm so excited to read this. Thank you so much once again. Lisa Jewell, as I say, is just a sensational author. Seriously. Yeah, I'm really excited to read this. So excited. I love this bit as well. Look, if I show you that. Very, very cool. Yeah, I'm just, anyway, yeah. So thank you once again for that. So where should we go next? Right, we're going to go with a library book next. Should we do a library book? How many, actually, I've got 2 library books to show you. So the first one is Gay Club by Simon James Green. This literally, I think, came out last week, possibly, or the week before. The library, I'm very lucky, our local library here in Southend, big up Southend Library, love them. They have so many new books, like fiction books coming in, which is just brilliant, because as much as I love buying books, I can't afford to keep buying them. Let's be real, right? So obviously if I can get them from the library, it's better. But yeah, I like Simon James Green's other books. I've read them. They're very kind of, they're fun, you know, and I love obviously LGBTQI rep, but just fun. They're uplifting, they're fun. Obviously they deal with, you know, certain issues and stuff, but like it's just a fun read, like happy, puts a smile on your face read, which as much as I love my dark thrillers, I do, you know, love books that are fun as well. I love this cover. Can we just give that a bit of a wow factor? I love it. It's so sparkly. Obviously because it's a library book, it's got the plastic coating on it, but it's just fantastic. I love the rainbow, obviously, and the whole like little badges and things like that. Can you see that? It's really cool. So it says here, the fight for the presidency is on and the gloves are coming off. With just 4 members in the school's LGBTQ plus society, Barney has a predicted 75% of the vote. He's got big plans for making things better for Greenacre Academy's queer students. But he's met his match with Bronte. She gets the voting opened up to the entire student body and the whole school starts paying attention. How low will the ambitious candidates go to win? Buckle up for some serious shade, scandals and sleazy shenanigans. Isn't that old politics? Sleazy shenanigans. And when the group faces an unexpected threat and a big opportunity, can the club members put politics aside and stand united? I think they will. I hope they will. But yeah, I just think it's brilliant. I think this is going to be a really, really good read. So yeah, looking forward to that one. The other book that I got from the library, oh my God, so excited. Confess by Colleen Hoover. So I'll be honest with you, I was getting sick of hearing the whole kind of hype about Colleen Hoover books. everywhere I went, right? Online, all the Facebook book groups I'm in, Bookstagram on Instagram, booktubers, etc. It's like Colleen Hoover, Colleen Hoover, Colleen Hoover. I'm like, ah! So I decided to like just check this lady out. What was her books like? So what were her books like? There we go. Better grammar. And so I got Verity the other day, and I kind of am on that whole kind of, I'm obsessed with Colleen Hoover now. I get it. I understand it. Honestly, Verity, if you've not read Verity, I really recommend that as well. It was so good. Wowza. I was like, brilliant. So yeah, after that, I kind of vowed that I want to read, you know, loads of Colleen Hoover books. So I've got this one from the library, which is called Confess. I think this is one of her older books. I don't know the actual like order. I'm just looking up, you know, if I see her books, I'm like, you know, just there for it. So this one says, Auburn Reed has lost everything important to her. In her fight to rebuild her shattered life, she has had her goals in sight and there is no room for mistakes. But when she walks into a Dallas art studio in search of a job, she doesn't expect to find a deep attraction to the enigmatic, I can't say that word, enigmatic? Is that right? Anyway, artist who works there, Owen Gentry. For once, Auburn takes a chance and puts her heart in control, only to discover that Owen is keeping a major secret from coming out. What's his secret? Oh, I know the secret. Past threatens to destroy everything Autumn loves the most, and the only way to get her life back on track is to cut Owen out of it. To save their relationship, all Owen needs to do is confess. But in this case, the confession could be much more destructive than the actual sin. Like, this is so like cryptic. Like, what the hell? In a magnificent and oh, that's just about the author. Okay, so yeah, wow. I want to know. I want to know his secret. I want to know why it's so bad. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of romance and ooh la la. So yeah, awesome, cool. Right, so we're going to kind of carry on with that Colleen Hoover theme of me getting obsessed with, you know, the author that everyone else is obsessed with, by showing you this book here, which I got, I kid you not, for 50p. 50p. It's a blooming bargain. Or as they say, what is it? David Dickinson says, a Bobby Dazzler. It's all right, Bobby Dazzler. Anyway, it ends with us, which I think that's the book that I hear most about. That and Ugly Love are the ones that everyone kind of raves about, and Verity, obviously. But yeah, so I'm just intrigued. Why is everyone so obsessed with this book? Sometimes the one who loves you is the one who hurts you the most. Start that again. Lily hasn't always had it easy, and that's never stopped her from working hard for the life that she wants. She's come a long way from the small town in Maine when she grew up. She graduated from college, moved to Boston, started her own business. So when she feels a spark with gorgeous neurosurgeon named Ryle Kincaid, everything in Lily's life suddenly seems almost too good to be true. Ryle is assertive, stubborn, and maybe even a little bit arrogant. He's also sensitive and brilliant and has a total soft spot for Lily. But Ryle's complete aversion to relationships is disturbing. As questions about a new relationship overwhelm her, so do thoughts of Atlas Corrigan, her first love, and a link to the past that she left behind. He was her kindred spirit, her protector. When Atlas suddenly reappears, everything Lily has built with Ryle is threatened. Oh, so okay, so it looks like it's a little bit of a who's she gonna go with kind of book. Oh, okay, yeah. I reckon this one is going to be quite maybe ooh la la. Do you reckon? I don't know. But anyway, I've got this now, so it's all good. Okay, so that is that. The next books I want to show you, I actually picked up today from Sainsbury's. So here's the thing, right? I was going to get these from Waterstones, but they were both like 15-ish pound. Went in Sainsbury's and found them for £6 and £8. So it is cheaper. Bargain. So I got them. I'm not going to lie. I was like, look, this is cheaper. So yeah, I did kind of miss out my Waterstones points, but look, you know, it saved me some cash. So that's what I'm going to do. So the first one I want to show you, how beautiful is this cover? I just love this cover. Theatre of Marvels by Leanne Dealsworth. This has been on my want to read list on Goodreads for ages. I love anything with like circuses, theatres. Like I love reading books and watching films about that kind of thing. So this was like, yeah, I love that cover. I love the title. I'm just all over it. It says here, it's glittering with atmosphere. I love that. Bit of glitter. It says Zeela's star billing on the London stage is her ticket out of the slums of St Giles, but everything comes at a price. When her fellow stage act disappears, Zeela will risk everything to uncover the secrets beneath the spectacle. So yeah, it's a bit of a kind of crime mystery, but it looks like there's all obviously theatre acts and stuff like that. Oh, it's set in Victorian London. I don't know why. I really enjoy reading books set in like Victorian times and stuff. I don't know. Okay. Bold exploration of race, class, and Gothic spectacle. And obviously, so she's an actress. Okay. I'm quite intrigued. I'm really intrigued. Caught in a labyrinth of dangerous truths. Will Zeela face ruin, or will she be the maker of her fate? Look, there's this really cool. You can see this. It's made to look like an old map, print out of an old map. It's really cool. So yeah, I had to grab it while it was cheaper. And underneath the dust jacket, it's red and gold, which I love. Good colours together there. So yeah, that's Theatre of Marvels. And this one, I think this is going to be my next read. I'm like 99%. This is going to be my next read. This is by Louise O'Neill. I have read a few other books from her, really enjoyed them. But this one has had so much hype. And I'm not one of those people, by the way, who only reads books that are like, you know, super hyped up and stuff, I promise you. But when I read about this, I was intrigued. And I think it sounds just my cup of tea and interesting. So yeah, it's called Idol, which I love. I don't know why. I love that title and I love the cover, and it just looks good. It says it's fresh and glamorous and surprising, dazzles us before revealing the darkness at its heart. I mean, if that doesn't grip you, what does? So yeah, it says here, follow your heart, speak your truth. For Samantha Miller's young fans, her girls, she's everything they want to be. She's an oracle telling them how to live their lives, how to be happy, how to find and honour their truth. Her career is booming. She's just hit 3 million followers. Her new book, Anyway, her new book has gone straight to the top of the bestseller list, and she's appearing at sellout events. Determined to speak her truth and bear all to her adoring fans, she's written an essay about her sexual awakening as a teenager with her female best friend Lisa. She's never told a soul, but now she's telling the world, and the essay goes viral. So this is like where it gets a bit okay. But then, years since they last spoke, Lisa gets in touch to say that she doesn't remember it happening that way at all. Her memory of that night is far darker. It's Sam's word against Lisa's, so who gets to tell the story? Whose truth is really a lie? I just think this sounds very, I don't know, intriguing, and I want to know who's telling the truth. I want to know how, 1 minute she's saying the story is like, oh yeah, we had ooh la la time, and then the next thing is like, no, that didn't happen at all. And what is the darker thing? What dark stuff took place? Like, I don't know, I just find it really intriguing. So yeah, I'm up for this. I think this is going to be good. Idol. Okay, I have got 2 more left to show you. Actually, one is a new book, as in the haul, but the other one is my current read that I've got out from the library, so I'll show you that as well. So this, oh my god, this cover and under the dust jacket, you're gonna love it. This is Casey McQuiston, I Kissed Shara Wheeler. I mean, the whole cover, like the colouring is beautiful, like the blue and the like peachy pink, a very kind of pastel look. The girl on the cover, it just looks cool. But then, you just wait and see. Look at this with all the lipsticks on it. It's so cool. I love this cover. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, she did One Last Stop, which I enjoyed. And also she did Red, White and Royal Blue, which I really loved. I love that one more actually than One Last Stop. But anyway, they're both good. But this one, I think it just sounds so cool. And so, anyway, let me tell you what it's about. It says, a month before graduating from Willow Grove Christian Academy, the principal's perfect daughter, prom queen Shara Wheeler, kisses Chloe Green and then vanishes. It's just gone. On a furious hunt for answers, Chloe discovers that she's not the only one Shara kissed. There's also Smith, Shara's longtime sweetheart, and Rory, Shara's bad boy neighbour with a crush. Thrown into an unlikely alliance, Chloe, Smith and Rory follow Shara's trail of annoyingly cryptic clues, and Chloe starts to suspect that there might be more to this small town and to Shara than she thought. I mean, that just sounds so interesting. Like all these little clues, and why did she go and kiss these people and then vanish, and what's happened to her, and why they all connected. Like, I just think there's so much mystery involved there. And I don't know, maybe it's going to have a little bit of humor in and romance and stuff. I don't know, but it just sounds really, really cool. So yeah, there we go. That's that one. All right. So the last book that I'm going to show you and talk a little bit about is my current read. Oh, by the way, on my audio books, I am listening currently to Punk 57, which is a book that I've wanted to get hold of for ages. I saw it on Audible, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. So I think it's like 10 hours, and I've listened to like 40 minutes or something, but the 40 minutes are good. So I know that it's just going to carry on being good. I can just feel it. There's a person reading it who has just got a really good, like, voice. He doesn't sound like, with audiobooks, I know I'm gonna sound really horrible here, but even if that story is really, really good, if the person reading out the audiobook is just I don't know, it's horrible. But if like they have a really dull or like annoying voice, like high pitched or that kind of thing, I can't get into the actual story, which is sad because it might have been good. But this guy who's reading this one out, like he's doing the voice acting, is just brilliant. Like he sounds good as his character, but he also sounds good when he's doing like female voices. You can see him kind of trying to change the voice. Anyway, I'm really enjoying that. That's by, I think, Penelope Douglas. So yeah, that's my audiobook thing at the moment. I listen to my audiobooks when I'm walking, or if I'm doing the housework, or if I'm like in the bath or whatever, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. I think it's really good. It's actually better than I thought it was going to be. It's really, really good. So anyway, I you know, we'll carry on now talking about my current read on actual books. So this is Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. This is from the library, as you can see by that shiny plastic coating. Now I will say, this cover is nice. Like, I think this cover's cool and stuff, but the American cover, it's so much better. I'm sorry, I don't get the whole difference in cover thing. Like, it's kind of sad that we all have to have different covers, and I kind of get why they do it. They obviously think that a certain cover will appeal more to a certain country's readers. I don't know, is that why they do it? But I'm really sad that like the American cover isn't in England, because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyway, but yeah, it says on the back, don't forget the rule. No one can know what we are, what you are. You must never tell anyone about monsters. So this book has been super, super, like, you know, hyped up and raved about. And I tell you what, I can understand why, because it is fantastic. I'm currently on page 79. I'm going to do more reading of this tonight, maybe get it done. Or if not, I'll definitely get it done by tomorrow. So yeah, it's a YA fantasy. I do like a bit of fantasy sometimes. I have to be in a mood for fantasy, because it's obviously total escapism from real life, you know, but it once you're in that place and anything can happen and magical and stuff, like it's fine. I can kind of get into the zone of it. So it says, in every story there is a hero and a monster. It should have been the perfect summer, sent to stay with her. So it should have been the perfect summer, sent to stay with her late mother's eccentric family in London. 16-year-old Joan is determined to enjoy herself. She loves her nerdy job at the historic Holland House, and when her super cute co-worker Nick asks her on a date, it feels like everything is falling into place. Then a good Samaritan attempt gone wrong sends Joan spinning through time, and her life quickly begins to unravel. Her family aren't just eccentric, they're monsters with terrifying hidden powers. And Nick isn't just a cute boy, he's a legendary monster slayer who will do anything to bring them down. As she battles Nick, Joan is forced to work with the beautiful and ruthless Erin Oliver, heir to a monster family that hates her own family. So she'll have to embrace her own monstrousness if she is to save herself and her family, because in this story, she's not the hero. It's so good. I really love. I'm getting all excited. I love it. I'm so excited by it. Yeah, so I'm really, really loving it. And I don't normally like books with like time travel. It's not really my thing. I always find them a bit, I don't know, just annoying. But this one, I don't know, it kind of works. It's weird. I don't know. I just really, really enjoy it. The characters are great. So much has happened so early on. I think with some fantasies, they kind of drag it out a little bit. You kind of, you know, it's a little bit of a slow burn, and then, you know, everything happens. But this one, literally, things have happened early on. I won't give any spoilers, but I was like, oh my, you know, that's pretty quick for all that to happen. but it's great. I'm really enjoying it. It is a series. I think originally I thought it was a standalone, but I do believe it is a series. So I didn't really want to start any more series, but you know, it is what it is, and I just love it. So it's all good. Anyway, that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to take my glasses off now. I'll probably have red marks on my nose. We'll see. Let's have a look. A little dent there from where the glasses are. But yeah, as I say, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're reading, or you know, what you're after reading, or what books are coming out soon. If you want to come and follow me on Goodreads, the lovely bookish app that I am obsessed with, please do. My Goodreads link is down below. Also is the link to all my social media. So come and be friends. Come follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or as I say, tickety tick-tock tick. And also I have another YouTube channel as well. So it's called Minx Laura 123 ASMR. Basically on that channel I do videos to help people with anxiety and insomnia, kind of like relaxation sounds for sleep videos. It's the easiest way to describe it to people, but yeah, so if you're into that, if you want to help sleeping, calming down, getting the tingles please check out Minxler123 ASMR. As I say, the link is down below as well. And I'm going to be really cheeky here because, you know, I'm an Essex girl. We're known for being cheeky. I now have a Throne wish list. Yes, it's a little bit like an Amazon wish list pretty much, which I've not got, but now I do have a Throne wish list, and I've got all different kind of things on there. Vouchers, I've got some books, I've got some like paranormal things like equipment, just stuff that I could use in videos, stuff to just treat myself, that kind of thing. So this is really awkward, but if you want to treat me or want to support the channel by getting props and stuff, I'd really love that. The link is down below to my Throne wish list. Okay, right, I'm going red now. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Happy reading, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.